welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world's spookiest celebrations, Halloween. You know, the costume candy, the haunted house. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why do we all do this? Where did it start? Well, it's not just about jump scares and sugar highs. Halloween has a history that goes back over 2,000 years, filled with ancient rituals, myths, and even a few tricks. So grab your pumpkin spice latte and your candy stash, and let's uncover how Halloween became a thing. Part 1. Ancient Celtic. It all started with Celtics, ancient people living in Ireland, the UK, and the northern France. Their year ended in October 31, and the night was called Samhain, pronounced so-in. This was a time to mark the end of the harvest and the beginning of the dark, called winter, a time that believed that the line between living and dead blurred. The Celtics thought that so in night, ghosts and spirits could walk among them. To protect themselves, people would light huge bonfires and wear animal skins to protect themselves from ghosts, and put candies for peace offering of the ghosts to make them happy. It wasn't about the candy yet. It was about survival and keeping the spirits calm. Part 2. The Roman influence. When the classic Romans conquered the Celtic lands, they bought their own festivals. Two of them merged with Samhain. These are Farda, which honored the dead, and Pomnia, the goddess of fruits and trees. Her symbol was an apple. That's where the tradition of apple bombing came from, a game that actually started as a Roman way to celebrate love and harvest. So, when you see apples on Halloween, that's history you're biting into. Yeah, I know, that sounds really crazy. Part 3. The Church takes over. As Christianity spread across Europe, the Church wanted to replace pagan celebrations like Samhain with Christian ones. In the 8th century, Pope George III made first All Saints' Day, also called All Hallows' Day, to honor saints and Martins. The night before October 31 became known as All Hallows' Eve, which over time turned into Halloween. So Halloween literally means the evening before All Saints' Day. It was still spooky, but now mixed with prayers and holy meanings. Yeah, it's still the same, but with prayers and holy meanings. Part 4. From Europe to America. When European immigrants, especially the Irish, came to America in the late 18th, they brought their Halloween with them to America. In the US, it slowly changed. People started holding community parties and sharing ghost stories and playing games instead of performing scary rituals, so they can make it fun for kids too. By the early 19th, Halloween became less about evil spirits and more about fun costumes and community. It was turning into the party we all know today. Part 5. Trick costumes. Now, let's talk about trick-or-treating. This came from a mix of old European traditions like Samhain, where poor people went door to door offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food, and Scottish practicing called goosing, where kids dress up in costume to perform little tricks or songs for treats. When these traditions reached America, they mixed together and become treat or treat. Costumes also changed from scary disguises meant to fool spirits into fun, other outfits like superheroes, monsters, and movie characters. Part 6: The Jack-O-Lantern Legend. And what about pumpkins? That story came out from an old Irish legend about a man named Stinky Jack. Jack was a little trickster who fooled the devil himself, but when Jack died, he wasn't allowed to heaven or hell, so he had to wander the earth forever, with only a burning coal inside, carved out trumpet to light his way. Irish people called him the Jack-O-Lantern. When they came to America, they discovered pumpkins bigger, easier to carve. And that's how we got today's glowing Jack-O-Lanterns, which are made from pumpkins. Part 7: Modern Halloween. Halloween had become a full-blown family event. Kids in costumes, house decorated, candy everywhere. Now it's one of the biggest holidays in the world. From spooky movies to haunted houses to giant bags of candy, we all secretly love. But deep down, Halloween still scares a tiny spark of that ancient Celtic idea. A night where the line between the living and the dead is just a little thinner, like a thin piece of paper. So next time you carve a pumpkin or go trick or treating, remember you're taking a part in a tradition that's thousands of years old, that started like in the 18th. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button and comment what's your favorite part about Halloween. Is it the candy or the costumes, or maybe something even you got in your family? Until next time, stay spooky, stay safe, and keep the lights on, cause the Jack-O-Lantern might be watching.